Well, look who you catch up with when you're hanging out in LA.
In person.
In person. How are you, dude?
It's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years.
He thought 5.
Yeah.
I had to correct him.
Yeah, I
3.
know. 3 years.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I was just saying I'm tired.
You're
Baby woke me up early today.
Yeah.
So
How old's baby now?
she is almost 2. She's
Almost,
like
okay.
on the better half of a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have kids, but I have a niece and a nephew. Yeah. The 2-year-old, it's almost grown out of the puppy stage. If you could relate it to a dog.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
We're
almost.
We're at
to
that
the
stage
yeah,
now.
Yeah, you're like almost. It's like, okay, they're not chewing on things.
Yeah, and it's like now it's more like physical, like the chase is on.
Oh yeah.
You know,
you close your eyes and
she's running
always
full speed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is fun.
Well, dad life looks good on you. You don't look like you've aged at all, by the way. You're still youthful.
Oh, well, thanks.
There you go.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I need that today because I'm
absolutely.
not feeling that. But.
How's everything is good with you? By the way, I've got to point out the nail art. This is great. Your nail art is
Thank you.
fantastic. How long do you spend in make hair and makeup for the nails?
For the nails, the nails do take a minute.
They take a
but
while.
I'm super antsy. I'm like, because you got to put them in this little thing to like seal them, obviously, every
Sure.
time.
I say sure, like I know.
Yeah,
I
you're like,
haven't-
yeah. Like I know, yeah. But the more intricate it is, obviously, the longer
Yeah.
it takes. But
Didn't you have something hanging off them the other? I saw a photo with you. You had like a
Probably.
ornament,
Yeah,
an ornament
yeah.
hanging off one the other.
I've had some pretty significant ornaments. I've got some little ones this time.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Oh yeah, there you go. The little gem.
Yeah, I got my little gems on it. But it's been a fun thing that I've been doing on this that I've never been into nail art or anything like that. And then just on this album, I've just been like, Easter egging through nails
Yeah.
and like, I don't know, just having fun.
Did the fans pick up on it?
They did, yeah. They guessed all the songs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make you think to yourself like?
I thought it was gonna be harder to solve.
No,
Yeah,
it's like when if you're gonna commit to the Easter egg,
Yeah, totally.
You've either got to go.
You want to hide it, really? Yeah.
Well, but correct me if I'm wrong. If you're going to commit to the Easter egg, you've got one of two options. You either make it so easy because you want people to see that there's Easter eggs,
or like super
hard, but then you go, oh my God, what if no one cares enough to find the Easter egg?
Yeah. And then you just feel like shit because you're like, nobody found the thing
No one
that I
found the
hit.
Easter eggs.
It's crazy. This one, the one that just happened to me was like a pre-save link.
Yeah.
Where you like write in, the link is called, whatever, and then usually the end of the song.
Yeah.
This next song I had coming out with Porter, they just changed the name at the end of the other pre-save link to Kill Me For Always, the song, and they it got a ton of pre-saves because people just figured it out. I was like, that was pretty insane.
That was good. And then wasn't there something on your website that I saw? I swear I saw this on Twitter that some page got put up, but I don't know if that was an Easter egg.
Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. I only saw it briefly. I don't know. There was, and I wasn't sure if that was a
There's
website.
probably some Easter eggs on there.
Yeah.
There was I was slowly erasing the word tour on my website as I was coming to play shows and stuff.
That was it.
Yeah. That was fun. And it says tour because I was meant to do a tour, but now I'm just doing a show. Now it says. But I was thinking about it looks really bad if I change it at the very end. I'm like, okay, now it says
One
show or live or something. So I was like, I just want to leave it tour because. Maybe one day.
The album is out.
Yes, it's out.
As I said, I think I said to Cal when his album came out the other week, I
listened to that interview.
Oh, thanks.
It was great. I
was like, I've collected, all the boys have now collected their Infinity Stones.
And I'm not offended that we're not playing the what's the game? Is it yes-no game?
no
Yeah,
game.
I'm not offended that we're not playing it, but I feel a little bit like you didn't
let down.
You didn't think of me.
Yeah, you know what?
You know I'm a yes-no game kind of guy.
You are.
You know?
You've given some of the best answers.
Thanks.
Some of the best memes have
Thank
come.
you.
come
I
up.
really tried to really give that a good flick. Sorry.
Tell me about tell me the record is out. How does it feel that the world has got it?
It feels really good. I'm happy to have it out and off my chest.
Yeah.
And now it's not mine anymore. It's somebody else's. And
How long was it? Were you working on it up until the very end, or was it locked and loaded for ages? And you just were like, let's just pick a date and go.
I
with
was
the date?
we were already announcing as I was still delivering songs.
Yep.
So yeah, it was. I'm I'm looking for the right word, and it's not like
I was going to say tweaker.
It's not. That's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to sound like a crackhead.
Yeah, you're not like a tweaker, but you were tweaking.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was constantly changing things towards the very end. So it was tough to get it delivered. By the way, I just realized how casually I dropped the word crackhead in the middle of that. And
that's fine.
Can we say crackhead?
Yeah, we can say. Okay. Yeah, it's just Australian radio. You're good. You're good.
Australian radio is fine to say crackhead.
You can say crackhead.
And now I've said it like 5 times.
Yeah, but I knew exactly what you were thinking because I was thinking tweaking too.
I was like,
we don't say tweaking is not part of like the verbiage in Australia.
Right. It's just
that's more of an American thing.
Yeah.
Like I think that's more like lots of tweakers on the street
totally.
in Hollywood.
Yeah, totely,
right?
totally.
You wouldn't say that,
but
Sydney.
not in Australia. You'd say another word that's probably really offensive.
That's what you say. You really.
Anyway, album's going great. I'm happy everyone can hear it, and I'm playing a show in LA next week.
Yeah,
which will be really fun.
How is that going to go for you? Is that
terribly?
No. Best of luck if you have tickets. No, like, are you nervous? Are you anxious? Is this the first time you've been on stage on your own?
Yeah. There's a small intimate sort of acoustic gig, but that doesn't really count. Whereas this is
because I helped Cal through his. He did a Red Room in Australia a couple of weeks ago.
I watched it. And it was awesome.
I was coming out in between songs because, like, and I don't mean this. I don't know this to be true, but I feel it. It's like when you're in a group and you're on stage. Like each of you had like one moment maybe between a song to say hello.
Yeah. We write down exactly who talks where.
Yeah. But when you're on your own, it's you every time.
Yapping
you're
away.
Yapping every song. So I came and yapped with him in between it to help him.
That's helpful.
It's
so helpful to have someone to yap with you. I'm pretty horrified about yapping solo. But I mean, hopefully it's fun. I think it's interesting how when you create music, you instantly think of it live and you think about what, that feeling is going to be like in the room and how everyone's going to react to it and sing the words and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that everyone loves it and that everyone sings along and but it's still equally as terrifying as,
I bet.
That's what I thought it would be.
Are you going to get home to Australia? We would love to have you.
I hope so. I've been trying.
But you got to do a long haul flight. Could you fly? Sorry to interrupt you. Would you come to Australia without child?
Yeah.
Would you go like, if I'm going to go home, I have to bring the child home, and 2 is still too young?
That one. Yeah. I think if I go to Australia, I really am dying for her to come with me and just go to where she's from and see her grandparents in Australia. I mean, they've come over here and seen her, but I don't know, it's different. Bringing my baby back where she's from is something that I'm really looking forward to. But I don't know if I'm ready for that flight. It's a big commitment, and the flight to LA is shit. It's a tough one.
Yeah, and I speak on behalf of the people who would be sharing the cabin on the plane with you. I appreciate that you haven't done that.
Yeah, because there will be a point where she can watch 12 hours of TV straight, but we're not at that point yet.
What is she watching? Is she into?
We try not to do TV, which is like it's a really tough decision that we've made.
Are you one of these iPad parents?
No, that's the issue. I wish we were far out. I just want to throw an iPad in front of her and be like, just watch something. Let me do it, but. I don't know. We're trying to be good to her brain.
Oh, good on you.
That sucks, though.
For taking the high road.
So bad. Don't do it.
No, just give her the iPad.
Give her the
But
iPad.
Anyway, hey, congratulations on that, because stronger people have failed in that quest to keep their kid off devices.
It's so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. You did give her a Labubu the other day.
Yeah. Well, she didn't.
Is that here? Sorry, where is that Labubu?
The Labubu's aren't here right now.
Sorry, for people who don't know. The Labubu craze has taken off.
Yes.
It's unlike you to not jump onto a craze, and I appreciate that you and I are very similar with that. Yeah. You got your daughter a Labubu thinking she'd be excited, and she couldn't give a shit.
All done. She was like, why would I want this? And now she looks at them and she's like kind of scared at them now. She goes, no Labubu. She goes, no Labubu.
But you gave it to the dog.
In the end, yeah. They kind of chewed it a little bit, and even they weren't into it.
Wow. I feel like we're close. I feel like every time a new trend starts, the window between everyone wants it to it's now
it's getting smaller and smaller every time.
Yeah, every time. Sure. It's like I think we're only a couple of days away from like Labubu's being out.
Totally done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Crystal got me those from the local mall, and I didn't even know about it. And then I looked it up, and
they're available here in the local mall. Do you know people line up in Australia like 30, 40, 50 people deep for the drops?
What?
Yeah, you know, like I don't even know what was the last thing that used to have a drop. You know, clothes have come out with drops and stuff. Labubu drops in Australia.
Trying to
are a
think
real
like
vibe.
what I'd line up for, like the Nintendo Switch or something, like kind of like that.
Yeah. Do you remember people used to line up for the new iPhone back in the day?
I do. Yeah.
At midnight for the midnight
now
release.
Everyone's like dreading the new update because they know their phone's gonna like slow down.
Absolutely. What else do I have to talk to you about? What else do I need to know?
Okay,
the album is out. Your Labubu craze.
If it's cool, I would like to talk about Callum for a minute.
Okay.
I've been loving Callum.
Okay.
And his music.
Yeah.
I saw, he's been crushing it in Australia.
He's been working very hard.
Yeah, and I'm proud of him.
He got the #1 record.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him, and I love all the music that he released, and especially like us as a band, I'm proud of all of us being able to kind of like, I feel like there's like a stigma around the word like solo projects or like doing stuff on our own, which is like, I guess understandable, like the history behind bands and solo projects and stuff is not, the track record's not great. But I do like to think that a band like us is sort of like, we're showing people that you can do both. There's no, like, for us, there's no reason that we can't, like, respect the band's history and the band's longevity, and also, like, just like fuck around and make some stuff on the side.
Do you when you on the solo thing? Did each of you have a discussion? Because obviously you all would have talked about each of us want to do your solo thing. Did you make an agreement that we would stay out of the 5 Sauce lane, or is the 5 Sauce lane because each 4 of you as individuals bring a different type of taste or music to the
100%. I don't know if I mean, for me personally, when I listen to all of our music individually, I hear the band. I hear like all 4 of these different influences and how we all, come together to create the thing that, like, song by song it differs in the band's discography, where I'm like, I can hear that. And, now going into working, we've been making some new music. Like, it's so easy for us to, like, maybe easy is the wrong word, but like we're able to sort of like identify the influence of each member and each creative and being like, okay, I hear that you're pushing this idea, and I know from the music that you've made that you know how to do that thing or whatever, so let's bring a bit of that into this. So that's how I feel, is like it's kind of like bringing all the stuff together to create it, because there's also like this respect for the band that we all have, where like this, when we're making decisions for the band and we're pushing ideas and releasing music for the band, it really needs to be like cared for like super heavily, where like it's got such a history and like a deep meaning for a lot of people, like including us, obviously. Totally. So like we always want to do it with respect, whereas when it comes to the solo projects, like we can just do stuff for fun. I named this shit Sidequest. Like I'm just
I know, I love it.
I'm just out here having fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. On that, now that each of you have done the solo thing, I think the internet is stirring with rumors. Is 5 Sauce? Are we imminent with a 5 Sauce comeback?
I know Callum was sus about this answer too.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it could happen.
Okay.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Okay. Ooh. That's exciting.
That's a bit of juice.
Right? I love that.
Yeah, I gave you a bit of something.
I'll squeeze harder in the private time when it's off the air. Thank you for having me over. Congratulations on the record.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You don't look tired, even though.
Wow, well, that's good.
That's great. So keep it up.
Must be doing something right.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the record, and we'll see you soon in Australia. All right.
Thanks, man.